If you'll hold a moment, we'll hear from our online witness, then we'll see if the committee has questions. Ms. Shomo, if you can hear us, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen of the committee. I would like to clarify I am here only on my own behalf this time. In 2014, when I took on House Bill 1253 and 1386, I was unanimously supported by my population, the psychiatric consumer and survivor community, via a unanimous Republican vote. At this time, I speak only on my own behalf. I am taking a neutral/amend stance on the bill on the grounds that it represents no expansion of forced treatment. The codification of current procedure is in fact consistent with my view, and importantly, this particular measure goes towards less restrictive alternatives for individuals under the Office of Forensic and Civil Mental Health Care. However, there are great concerns with the conduct of the department, and the issue here is in fact that it is a codification of existing procedure rather than substantially changing anything. Submitted in my written testimony, which you should all have copies of, the original submission with documents, is proof of an act of perjury, that's prima facie, swearing out the results of a forced treatment affidavit prior to my arrival at the facility, prior to transport, by one of their expert witnesses, which they then used in numerous other proceedings against myself and other patients. The department was unconcerned by their commission of perjury. Additionally, you will find evidence that the department carried out an anti-Semitic smear campaign against myself, including false charting, despite being aware that I was Jewish. Proof of that fact is enclosed in the documents in the event my political work has caused that to come under challenge. Lastly, in the enclosed documents, the committee will find a 2025 continued into 2026 effort by the department to continue its anti-Semitic smear by producing new reports on the basis not of anything from me, but rather its own previous fraudulent charting, in such a way as to continue to persist a game of telephone, whereby frequently when reports are being prepared by the department, statements are colored to be most favorable to the department's position as to the pathology of the patient. When this happens repeatedly, and it happens relying on previous records, which themselves were, in the case of the anti-Semitic smear, generated from thin air, the result is a large number of people who are having dispositions, including NGRI, which are based on false facts, including outright fraud in charting and perjury by the department, as shown, which heretofore is not meaningfully addressed. The consequence of this is that we need post-conviction and post-NGRI reviews for individuals who have been subject to the department's charting and who may have been subject to tactics like those I have experienced. I am aware that the tactics employed against me are extraordinary compared to many because of my political work, but they do this to everyone, and I've proven it, and every other case is confidential. I yield my time, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Committee, are there questions for any of our witnesses, either in person or online? Senator Carson.